on the new Mercedes S-Class.
It's more than just a car, this. It's a glimpse into the future. It's a showcase of everything that can be done and everything that everyone else will be doing very soon.
You can't get too excited by the basics. It has doors, 4 of them. Under the bonnet there's an engine, and under the car there are 4 wheels, which are circular. But you can certainly get excited by some of the garnish.
You don't have to do anything as old-fashioned as push buttons in this car. You just tell it what you want it to do. For example, station, radio 2. And it goes to radio 2. Or, station, absolute rubbish. Look, radio 1, it knows! How brilliant's that? This also works for the telephone. You just tell it who you want to call. It even works for the satellite navigation, so you just go, enter destination.
Would you like to spell the name of the town?
W-A-R-S-A-W.
Starting route guidance.
And there you are. Poland!
All this means you never have to take your hands off the wheel. But weirdly, you can take your feet off the pedals.
You see, it has something called radar-guided cruise control. So I just set it at a speed and it follows the car in front. If it slows down, we slow down. If it speeds up, we speed up. My feet are not on the pedals. The question is, will it actually bring us to a halt when we get to the roundabout up here? Are you going to stop, car? Are you going to be able to do this? Right, the car in front is braking for the roundabout. I'm just going to cover the brake pedal. Just in case. No, we're slowing. We're slowing. How is it doing this? I'm not touching anything. I'm not... The car just stopped itself! I'm going to get out. There's no need to have me in here. You don't need me.
The big one on the safety front is a whole new way of stopping.
You just touch the brake pedal and then it works out how much braking force is actually needed. Not so little that you run into the car in front, but not so much that you get rear-ended by the car behind.
Sadly, this new braking system didn't appear to be all that reliable when it was first demonstrated to the press. Embarrassingly, the accident was caused because they forgot to tell the driver the system was switched off. It's when night falls, however, that things start to get really advanced. When it gets dark, the headlamps come on automatically.
That's fine, of course, but it's a bit 20th century, so what I'm going to do now is turn on the infrared camera. Watch the speedo, and this means I can see much further than I can with ordinary headlights. And the extraordinary thing is it's not distracting. You just glance at it like you glance at the rearview mirror. Really is quite something, this. Especially if you're a dogger. Just put dogging in the sat-nav and say...
However, Collymore Vision is just the beginning. This is where the S-Class really gets into its stride. It's even got a DVD player and surround sound for the full home cinema experience. And it's the first car in the world which can receive digital television.
This means, of course, that you get all the digital channels. QVC, Quiz Call, Price Drop TV, Fashion. That means, of course, you're never more than 2 clicks away from something with Richard Hammond in it.
Yeah, man, I used to try.
The best thing, though, is that all this stuff is so easy to use. And that means this is a very relaxing car to drive.
I'm just selecting what sort of massage I'd like from the driver's seat here. I think this feature is called the Bangkok Ladyboy Tronic. Slow and gentle. Oh yeah.
Tests have shown that in an S-Class, your heart beats 5 or 6 fewer times a minute than it does in, say, a BMW. So if you buy one of these, you'll live longer. And so, apparently, will our precious planet. Which one of these do you suppose was awarded the first ever environmental certificate from the German TÜV people? The big 5.5-litre V8 saloon car or the Toyota hybrid? Nope, you're wrong. It was the Mercedes. The judges were impressed with how ethically it had been made, how much recycled material was in it, and how cleanly its engine burned fuel. So it can save the planet, but better still, it can get round it. Very quickly indeed.
Computer-controlled air suspension keeps the car flat and level. And then 388 brake horsepower keeps it sideways. First time I've ever done a power slide in a home cinema, that's for sure. Amazing car, this. £70,000.